at 6:02 for the January 17th meeting of the Board of Assessors. On our agenda, usually we have minutes that we have to approve.
Could you print those, Michelle? I sent them a long time ago.
You're off the hook. Signatures.
Circle back to that.
We will circle back to that and move on to the exciting world of motor vehicle abatement forms, of which there are 9 applications.
They're already signed. I dated.
Oh, see, you're such a cheat.
Not this one.
Hey, one of these days I'm going to do that. That's what I'm doing.
What? Sign them?
Sign them ahead of time.
Was that sold?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of your magic trick?
If we could get away with that, Bill would do that all the time. He's tried. You're pretty excited so far, Daniel, huh? For random information,
Because he's full of it.
we do this virtually every meeting, motor vehicle excise abatements to keep track of motor vehicle excise tax, which last year amounted to about $750,000. Thank God for vehicles being so expensive. Next, we're on to bills payable, where obviously Michelle got a little heavy in spending
big
money.
dollar. She went on vacation.
Yeah.
On 2 trips, it looks like. Trip and a half.
Hey, Cancun's
In the amount of
expensive.
$4,316.61. Roy is expensive.
And mapping. Well, mapping wasn't much.
I don't need to sign it, I
No,
just want to look at it.
but you can certainly look at it. Next up is campaign finance report, which we just have to fill out and sign that we spent no money in our contested races.
For everyone or one?
Each one, every single one of
Yeah,
us.
that's why I thought we need copies of that. We're doing all
No,
in one or
all-
individual?
All on one.
You sure?
Yep.
Is that for all of us or just one of us?
All.
All?
Could have swore we filled out 3 different ones at one time. You know how long it took me to find the copier in this building? It shrunk if you go out there.
Oh, did it? Did we get a new copy? Oh,
Yeah, but it's in
Go
the,
find it.
Oh, okay, yep. That's big doings. Does that mean we got rid of the other one?
yeah, but this one's no better.
I got hit
What a
with
shock,
twice.
what a shock. They just
You would think
Have to
that if you're
roll it over.
hitting start, you don't need to hit it 2 or 3 times to start. Once would be enough.
Do we really all need to sign this, or is this just for Greg because he's the one up for all of us? Okay.
Yep.
Just that guy trying to get out of it.
It's all about trust.
Love,
Oh, we got a Happy New Year notice.
love letter.
I know that woman.
Do you?
Oh, February 17th. I think it's up to the chair to delegate the annual report, isn't it?
Yeah, it's up to the members to vote the chair to do it.
I hate democracy. I mean, I love democracy. All right, so random for our viewers. We have an annual town report that needs to be submitted by this office by February 17th, which means next meeting I'll have a draft.
February 17th, that's a couple weeks away.
No,
Oh, okay. I misunderstood you then. I thought you said next week.
no. Next meeting.
Oh, oh, gotcha. Misunderstood.
Of course, that's not the one on here. Okay.
I wrote it in.
What is this? Dale Clark. When did this come in? Today.
Oh, that's what you were asking about. So
That was last
I'm
week.
gonna call it the front office is
No, it
looking
was last
for
week,
square
January
footage.
17th.
She must have sent it
So
to
they
me.
didn't want the property card?
Everyone was up in arms last
They don't
week
want the
about
property
this.
card. They wanna know how much space we will,
Each office needs.
That we occupy?
which we want. So if we were to move in a new position,
How much
in a new
space do we
place, how
need?
much would we need?
At least
So-
this, if not more.
Well, that's what.
More would be nice.
Yeah.
Right. I think they're doing a study on West Street again.
Yeah.
West
Which
Street
is-
School?
A
Yes.
portion of the building, I think.
Which is not the same people that presented a proposal to the select board last time.
We're cramped here.
Plus all the storage upstairs.
Oh,
So we
You have
need.
some extra room, right? We
Yeah.
can store stuff at your house. He's like,
Okay.
I just got rid of all that
Actually,
stuff at my
actually,
house.
let me show you how good Bill is. What's the length and width of this room?
This is, I'm gonna say 15 feet by at least 10 or 11 feet. So it's a little less than 200 square feet, this one room.
Okay, so 400 square feet,
Well, that doesn't count out there. We got more stuff out there.
200, so 400 square feet
Minimum,
minimum.
yes. With windows and air conditioning.
A mini split.
we can't go backwards.
No.
Wood
Because-
stove, wood
because-
stove and
Wood
windows.
stove and windows.
Look how much space you guys have on your table.
800 square feet.
I'd say 1,000.
1,000 square feet. Can I have? Do I hear 12? 12, 12, all once.
What is the size of the boardroom?
What room?
That room?
I think that's like 10 by 10. It's
Small.
Ten by
It's over
12.
100.
120 square
I'm gonna
feet.
say it's 100 to 120 square feet. It's 100.
Done.
Gotcha.
Moving right along, we're still working on, or I'll get to finding out stuff on the assessor's door cards.
Who's we? You have a mouse in your pocket?
We're a committee, we
Oh.
all work together sometimes.
So who you work-
Sometimes.
So which one of us are you working
Did you
with?
hear that sometimes at the end?
I worked with him,
We did.
and you weren't here to find out about it the last time we went out on building permits. I introduced him to building permits, that was fun.
Michelle found some pricing online for like $100 for less than $100 for 500 cards, or
Yeah, it was pretty cheap.
it was
Okay.
cheap online. So
Good.
I know you have a busy schedule.
So would you,
Do we want to ask Michelle to
Email-
take
No,
care of
no. Do we really need these?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not enough to say, hey, we're allowed to go on your property.
But if
We
you just
like to
want
let
to,
'em
if
know.
you just want to show up and walk the property, let the people come out and approach you all worried. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you could probably
Because
shadow
the
someone
police
that could do
department
that.
and Michelle will end up getting calls.
You know what we should do is we should have the vest though. That would be a smart thing.
I'm getting there, I'm getting there.
I mean,
It wouldn't be a bad thing.
yeah,
No,
have a-
it wouldn't
have
be
a-
bad.
have
So
an
at
ID
least
with a
they'll know where to find the body
Photo on it. I haven't been shot at yet.
that you know of. I know what your hearing's like. Fact.
He has a good valid point there.
What's it? Okay, abatement application, excuse me. We have some? 2. Oh, there's gonna be more.
I know. I think we should look at the ones we have
Yeah,
and maybe assign them to go
Yeah.
out, to go out and look at.
Is this Ferry Hill Road property referring to the email the other day?
That's the email we
32?
got from Chris, to make sure that they received the proper paperwork.
They called and I sent it to them by email.
awesome.
Yeah,
So does
while
that
Michelle
need to
was
be-
out, we got an email about that, all of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. I just didn't know if it was on here because of that or another reason.
Yeah, yeah.
No, they
So,
called today.
and there's 2 others? Where are they?
Well, that one has one or doesn't have one? Welcome to Ferry Hill Road.
That's some,
Well, that one looks a lot like
I think these people came last year.
Michelle's house. Doesn't it?
Just on a different
At
street?
first glance, it's just the same thing as yours. It's practically the same thing. The style's a lot like yours.
Far from me.
Says a better
Far
view.
from it.
Better view.
Yeah, just a better view.
Better view.
These are the 2 that
Okay,
have come
thank
in.
you. "31 Easton Street. See attached." All right. Do you have to be recused from either one of these?
I don't even know what they are yet.
Good, that's all I want. Virgil and Diane Zambelli.
No,
Okay.
I don't know who they are. What's that one?
Parish Hill Road, 16. Who's the one family? I don't see the owner.
It's right here.
John
He's right there.
Goldbrandson. Sarah Maney is the current owner. Name of assessed owner and the name of the current owner is different.
That's this guy here, right? 16, 18. I think it's this guy right here. The corner is 18.
Okay, did you read that?
I've read it.
What does it say?
I think we actually decide these in executive session.
Yeah.
Oh, this is this one on the corner.
Antonio Rosa.
So, I don't know how much of this actually needs to be an executive session is where I was going with that.
Well, one thing that's not on here that we've gotta decide is when our next meetings are gonna be.
Yeah, at the end. I don't think that these are actually all supposed to be an executive session.
No, building permits is definitely not.
Right, well, the majority shouldn't be.
The budget shouldn't be.
Right.
Do you have envelopes that need to be stuffed?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Not yet.
okay. Do you anticipate that happening? For any of those things that have to be sent out?
Is that a new construction?
No.
I'm not sure on that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's it. How old is it? Must be down, that must
Oh,
be
yeah.
Fugler's old property.
Effective
Those
year
houses.
built 2018.
Wow.
Depreciation code is good. I don't know. What does RCNLD stand for, Michelle? Cost market evaluation.
Has to do with land.
No, it has a listing of the house at 472,200.
It's the number that shows up here. I can't tell you the acronym.
Residential, I guess.
Right.
It's a strange.
I don't remember seeing that before.
No.
I think that's new on this,
Yeah.
this version.
Well, you don't have to answer that now, but it'd be kind of interesting to see what they change. Ooh, good.
Minutes to approve.
That's yours. I got mine here.
No, there's two different
I got
copies.
two of them.
5th and the 19th.
Are we approving both of them? Or have we already approved the 5th one?
No, both have to be approved.
Okay. So this has to be, it appears 5 and 19.
Okay, do I need to go out to 31 Easton Street? Because I can.
Why don't we approve the minutes
Yeah,
first?
let's
We're
approve
totally
the
out of order everywhere today.
Right, you said we circle back.
We have circled.
Yeah, we're circling.
Don't I get to decide when we circle back? Get this, son. We got mutiny going on right here, Danielle.
I don't think there's any mutiny at all. I think it's 2-1.
All right, that's a fact. All right, we're going to circle around to approving the minutes for Monday, December 5th, and then Monday, December 18th.
See, you have the right one.
Hold it.
You gave it to me.
You gave these to me.
What?
No,
No, I gave you, and then he gave you one, and you gave one back, and
I got 2 and you got 2.
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
5th
Okay.
and the 19th.
Yeah.
It's the night.
Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes of December 5th?
I make a motion, we approve the minutes of December 5th.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Approved 3-0.
Falling asleep there?
Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes of Monday, December 19th, 2022?
I make a motion.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
3-0. Told you this was exciting.
So the budget, are we going over the budget?
If we need to, is there any
Go on.
need on the part of the board to review the budget that we're going to submit that includes a 3%
Has it-
cost of living?
Has it been reviewed? I mean, has it been submitted?
Yes, it
It's
has.
right here on the 9th.
Okay.
Has it been received or reviewed by anybody in town hall? Probably not.
Okay.
One man.
Do you
band
know if
for
we
a while.
can modify what was sent in?
I'm sure we can.
Okay. Then I think we should talk about it.
Okay.
First, I want to thank you for the work you did to figure out what this
Yeah.
was supposed to be. But these numbers here do not add up to that.
Okay. Is that it?
What?
Is that it?
No, here's all my notes. It actually, those numbers add up to that.
Okay.
And this is only I don't know what that is there, Greg,
Neither
but
do
a
I.
3% increase is actually 80,815. So I think that should be 80,815 because we want to take the maximum 3% increase.
I don't know if we take a cost of living adjustment to everything in that block.
It says right here, the bottom line of the budget can be 3% higher.
Right. Okay.
And
Then
so-
if we want to do that, we
And
can
so
certainly
that
do
can
that.
go up 3%.
Right.
And, I mean, we may not use it,
Right.
I'd like it at least the option. And so that number really should be 80,815.
All right. Do you have a budget request for fiscal year 2023 that's blank?
See, what happened here is these do add up to that number, but then when that number got changed to that, only that got changed and nothing else, that's where the
All
error
right.
came.
Then how did, I thought this included a 3% increase.
But it doesn't, that is not 3% higher
Right,
than that.
well, how did this get written in?
I didn't have anything to do with it, I don't know.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
Okay. Okay, but
Right.
anyway, you add all these things up and it equals that, and that number really should be the 815.
So we
Are
need
these
to double
copies
check.
or is all the same?
Say it again?
Are these copies?
I have no idea, I just found,
This is a copy of this
Here's
with
the
the
original.
new wages.
Okay,
Whoever wrote on that in pencil, it's right there.
Yeah, those are the
Right,
but I think we should.
do you have a file anywhere with this?
All these numbers are by you, you signed it.
No, but hold it, it was signed with that one there, and then that got changed.
Right, but the other ones,
You wrote in.
I didn't write them in.
okay, we didn't.
I didn't write them
Michelle, did you write in these numbers?
in. We talked about it.
Okay,
That's not your handwriting?
In here?
no, it's way too neat.
No, it's way too neat.
It'd never
In
be able
here?
to fit in the box. All right, we'll have her
He'll
look for
never
that.
be able to fit in the box.
And we'll update it.
Yeah, okay. And I think we should do that tonight, so we can get it over there.
Right, if she's got the form.
Exactly.
And if she doesn't have the form, then we'll update it
Well, yes.
in the meantime. Town report, I will
I'm
have,
convinced you wrote these numbers.
Say it again?
I'm convinced you wrote these numbers.
I didn't write them.
That date that you signed is roughly a little bigger
But
than
see, when I did sign that, that was the number that was in there.
right, but who filled in these numbers? Michelle, did you put in these numbers?
I have no clue.
All right,
All right, so I'll even go so far as maybe I did fill them in.
I think you did.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
they look like yours.
But
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This one got changed.
I corrected that one.
And I'm glad you did.
Yeah,
So now we gotta adjust the others.
okay. Are you having fun with that? Huh?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so, we will update it
Okay,
as soon as we get a form to work off of.
okay, okay.
And prior to our next subject, we're gonna jump around to scheduling our next meeting.
Right.
Which is based mostly on when Danielle's available. The 6th and the 28th?
Oh, why
Oh, we
can't
got a new one.
Why can't we do the 6th and the 20th? That's the 1st and 3rd.
Is this the 20th?
It's
Okay,
President's
got it.
Day.
Is the 20th President's Day?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay. The 6th and the 21st?
I think
14th
I
is
think it's the
Valentine's
20th,
Day.
Who cares?
Lover's Day.
Yeah.
You know, 6
You
and
can't have a
14
meeting,
are
I'm
20.
sure you're busy that
At
day.
least when I went to school.
Huh?
6 and 14 are 20.
Let's see. Yeah, but you didn't go to Granby, did you?
What are we
Okay,
debating?
6th and the 21st.
Why are we doing Tuesday?
President's Day.
Oh, gotcha. We can meet the President's Day. President's right here.
At 6 o'clock.
He doesn't need a chip on his shoulder, okay?
To match the other one.
Okay.
Building
All right.
permits?
Now, do we need, I'm not saying we do we need to meet later this month again? If a lot of abatements come in, do we wanna, I personally think a fair number may come in. Do we wanna get a jump on them? Or do we wanna have at least the option of meeting later in
Right.
the month?
We can schedule for the 30th
Okay?
and cancel if we don't get a bunch of
Exactly,
abatements.
exactly. Is that
Can you
okay?
post a meeting for the 30th? Are you okay? Are you available? Huh? Are you? Huh?
Do I have a choice?
Are you on
I
vacation?
like your attitude.
Are you on vacation?
I might as well, I probably should be.
All right, we'll schedule
I'm gonna
for
start
the,
calling in from my couch.
um,
It's easier.
Danielle, how does your office find out if we cancel the meeting?
The board. Well, Alex used to come up here all the time. Who comes up here now? That one.
Sam.
Sam?
Sam comes up and just checks rather than a reach out email of some sort?
Usually we find out by checking.
Last time he emailed, there was
Because you
no
don't
power.
trust us. which is a good
Do you blame
attitude.
them?
I'm just making sure because,
Yeah, we don't.
as you just heard, we only have one basic agenda is when people come in for abatements.
And if it's abatements, it's actually, that's executive session. She doesn't even need to come.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what the law says about that.
We don't make decisions with abatements in public.
Right, but as far as a posted meeting,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you're
Let's-
still posted to the
that'd be
executive
a posted
session.
meeting you probably wouldn't come to anyway.
We
No,
should probably
Because you're not gonna
post
get
it.
any
No.
information from us.
Gotta
Oh,
post it.
because you gotta post them, but it's just executive session.
Yeah, okay, just so you know.
Yeah.
Not that you care, but.
That way you can take in a good third and fourth grade.
Unless you wanna give your
basketball
personal
game.
email to Greg and he'll email you.
Yeah, I mean,
Picture that.
He doesn't
Actually,
email.
I think you've got better
no,
judgment
yeah.
than that,
okay.
right off the top of my head. Everybody else does. That was basically a test.
Building permits.
Okay, what is the question on building permits?
It's not so much a question as it is lighting a fire under us to go do them.
Okay, how many do we have left?
I don't know. I know the last time I was out in December, I only did about 4 or 5 streets.
Okay, how many did this guy do?
I have no clue. I did 4 or 5 streets on my own.
How many houses did you do?
For what?
Building permits?
The ones with you.
Like 30. I wanted to quit and he wouldn't let me. I said, I'm old and I'm tired. He says, no.
said, "Get in the truck, we're
Get in
going."
the truck, we're moving. And in some cases, he drove just like Frank.
I did not.
But you've got a bigger truck.
So people
So-
move out of my way?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
So you've been out and done some?
Yeah.
I think we've got them all done.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Really?
We did them
Yes.
all.
That whole file
Yes.
thing is empty?
Yes.
Wow, you moved,
Yeah.
okay.
I did a bunch and then I dragged him out.
Okay, okay, good.
And he got to meet a lot of interesting people, some that just flat out aren't happy to see us.
Okay.
Period.
Did you need plans?
I guess if we knocked on the door to begin with, we may have been a little
The
better
only
off.
question I had is there were no plans for 221 Chicken Street.
221 what?
That's the ranch or cape, I suspect ranch, that Bernash built right on the end of Kendall Street.
Okay,
There was no permit per se for that home, and there was no building plans.
there's 2 homes on Amherst Street that when I was out, we don't have plans for.
Okay,
One of them is a new home that's partly under construction, and one is not a new home, but it's a major addition. We had plans for neither one. And so she has sent a letter over, and we haven't got any response.
okay. Because those guys are
Part-time.
probably not anywhere near close, and nobody else is going to be able to find them right now, unless we try to put it on their agenda. All right, could I
You're
have
lucky to get an email response.
Huh?
You're lucky to get an email response out of that.
Well,
What are you looking for?
only when a realtor sends out an email.
Oh,
That wasn't bad. Because
I don't even get a response.
who likes a realtor?
Not you.
People only need realtors. All right, we need plans for 221 Chicopee Street.
I have to go out in my truck to tell you the addresses, but it's 2 houses on Amherst Street.
Is it the addition or the remodel? on Amherst?
One's an addition and one's a new house. One's on the right-hand side, and one's on the left-hand side. And I got the numbers out of them. Because we actually have, one of them we have an occupancy certificate for, but no plans, no nothing. And the other one, we actually have a permit for a barn, and I get out there, and not only is a barn under construction, but a house is under construction.
Right.
And I have no paperwork about the house.
Additionally,
Is that by Easton Street? I think that was too old.
It's in a little past that. It's on the left-hand side.
White House?
You can't even see it from the street.
Oh.
It's a long driveway.
did you go out on North Street?
I don't think I got that far down.
There's
Okay.
a house being remodeled over there.
And I don't think there's a building permit for it.
What's going on over there?
They got a dumpster and
Full
they gutted
remodel.
it and
Oh.
new windows,
Siding.
door. Yeah, the whole thing, whole 9
No,
yards.
I didn't get that far. In the alphabet. I was doing it alphabetically.
Right, but I believe we're caught up.
Okay, that's good news.
Yeah. Ha! Good shocker, huh?
But it's important to keep that list until we,
Yes.
because those,
So that
That'll
big-
involve me going down to see those guys and just putting this on their,
That big box of fun
Door.
we had here forever for the last year.
yeah.
Could something have got mixed up, misplaced?
I don't know. I mean, this is the box that was here, but
Did you just organize it? Because it was all over the place.
these are ones that Roy put in when he was doing stuff just before he closed the books. He was here 2 days putting
Good,
that stuff
so
in.
plans could be in there.
It's possible.
Right.
It's possible.
All right, then after the meeting, I'll
We'll look.
wait for you to get the numbers and we'll take a look through
Okay,
there.
okay.
My
Good.
only thought was we could have stuff that slipped through the
Yeah.
cracks in the office
Yeah.
when they're closed.
And the addition is finished. I mean, they're living in it. It's very
Right.
obvious it's finished. Because there's a certificate of occupancy. Where the new house is just, you know, it's got the foundation in, it's got framing, but there was no windows,
Right.
no wiring, no plumbing.
32 Ferry Hill Road,
But that's the one we want to make sure that's the one Chris Martin sent us the email.
Yeah.
We just want to make
Oh.
sure they get the information.
no, that's not them. This is a different one.
Oh. The one Chris Martin
Oh,
sent us?
no, 31, you're right. 31 Easton Street, yeah.
That's one who's actually applied.
Yeah,
So that, we can talk in the executive session about that.
and you're going to need help stuffing envelopes at some point?
Possibly.
Yeah.
You don't know when?
I
Or
vol-
if?
I volunteered, Joe.
Okay, sweet.
If
I-
you called your boss, and he
I
gave you
will,
all that time off.
I will work to
Serve?
delegate that.
Do we have any idea how many envelopes she had stuffed?
Is this for forms of list?
Yes.
Yeah. I think there's like 80 businesses that
Last year
receive.
I got Nicole's helper to do it.
Heather?
No.
Different.
They have stuffers.
Yeah.
Residents that they pay.
Good.
I think that's what they
All right.
got them last year. Man. Don't quote me on that.
Carrie Ann.
I rescind that.
We're on a
comment.
different, we're moving on to a new subject. Carrie Ann.
I don't know if it should be an executive session or brought
Mm,
up.
That's, I think it should be in an executive session.
all right. Then, do we have any other business for regular session? I don't want to get Danielle out of here too early. Lord knows she'll just run off to a basketball game to catch
So
the second
my
half.
comment to this office help is maybe we should find out what other offices pay their stuffers if we need help. Because Greg's a busy guy.
Or I work the same hours that
I'm the one that suggested to Michelle that go on there,
how come,
just to help her because she's been out.
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm putting stuff on the agenda.
right. but
Besides
other than-
that.
Other than looking for us to do more work.
No, I thought we'd split it 3 ways.
Oh,
Stuffing envelopes?
I'll stuff
Well,
all
you
the
never said
envelopes you
that.
want.
We would stay here after
After.
if she had 100 to do, we'd stay here and stuff 100 right after the meeting,
Oh,
just to help her. But
how many envelopes you got to
she
stuff?
doesn't
right
have
now?
any ready to go.
I'm not even
Right, okay,
close.
well,
to
that's
it.
helpful if you explain it.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
Because other
I
than
can't
that,
read
we
your
would
mind.
have a clue what you were talking about.
I was just
okay.
Okay,
trying to help her with her time.
all right. If there
Very
being
good.
no other business for the regular meeting, the meeting is adjourned at 6:37.